on in. We're going to talk Wendy Williams. Come on in, like the video. I'm very concerned. Who wanted Wendy in this conservatorship? Who's trying to keep Wendy Williams in this conservatorship? Who's trying to keep her silenced? We're going to talk a few different things, but we're going to definitely get to the Wendy Williams portion of it. Like the video as you guys come in. Let me go ahead and do my disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Who wanted Wendy Williams under this conservatorship, having it sealed, and putting alleged fear in her? If she speaks out, they might take her phone. Baby, somebody's playing a strong game. I'm wondering if these legal pages, because we have great YouTube lawyers on that have their pages. We have so many great lawyers that's on YouTube. It's amazing. I'm wondering if wherever she's at, they need to talk to the governor, or if this is not legal advice. I don't know. I don't wish this on anybody. I'm wondering if they need to speak to the governor. I'm wondering if they need to speak to the attorney general, how her case is being handled is mistreatment in itself. She has a right to, I would imagine, if she feels that her guardian is not giving her what she needs. You would think that Wendy would have a right to choose a different guardian. It's almost like she has to beg for things. And she said today she has about $15. Baby, I know you lying. Stop playing with her. This is a grown woman. There is something that's going on. There's something that's going on. And we understand Hollywood, Hollyweird. But there's something that's going on. Somebody wanted Wendy silenced. She's stating the facility that she's at. She's stating that there's a lot of older people there. She feels misplaced. She feels out of place. She sounds pretty much normal. She does. Then they're trying to put fear in her. If you speak up, speak out, we might take your phone. Allegedly, she stated that she really didn't have her normal phone for almost several years. Her niece is basically speaking up and speaking out for her, because if Wendy say one wrong thing, and see, that's the other thing. It's almost like shut up and dance. It's almost like a shut up and dance, or we're going to do XYZ to you. To be in a facility, this is the other thing. We're going to talk general, then I'm going to get to the video, but I have to kind of put commentary on top of commentary. Wendy's concerned about making her father's birthday party. If you have a conservatorship, shouldn't her conservator be able to fly with her to her dad's party? Or shouldn't her family be able to take her to her dad's party? How are you trying to keep her on lockdown, lock up, if you put a request for a visit or a trip with their family? How is it that they're not going to grant that request? They playing in her face. And see, they want her emotional. They want her to be emotionally tied. Now, what would you do if you're around people that you feel that you shouldn't be around, and you're alert, and she's basically been locked down for years? Somebody is trying to silence Wendy, and whoever her attorney is need to find out. It's almost like somebody's getting a kickback. It's almost like she's getting a kickback. And mind you, who's to say, okay, this has been going on, 3-4 years? Who's to say, okay, say for instance, Wendy had I'm gonna just throw an amount out there. 50 million. Back then, wonder if Wendy had 3-4 years ago 50 million. Now she only has 10 million. Where's all her money? What's happening to her money? And why is it? Stop playing with me. There's something that's going on with these conservatorship stuff. Something is behind these conservatorship, like a Britney Spears and a Whitney. Something is behind it. Somebody's trying to get a hold of her money. These famous people need to be very careful because somebody is trying to get a hold of these people, famous people money, and trying to stick them in and put them in a conservatorship, and somebody want her silence. Bible. It's a blessing she's still here, but she's fearful of speaking up and speaking out, and her niece is trying to speak up and speak out for her. If they take her phone and they allow her not to speak, that's almost like there's words I can't use. That's mental concerns that they're putting her under. You understand? So there's something that's going on for her not to be able to see her family for years. And then they put her in the spot. Okay, I get it. They don't want her drinking. I get it. They don't want her drinking. They don't want her taking something. They don't want that. I get that. So, okay, is her family able to come to the facility she's at and have a party? Something and somebody is behind this. Real talk. They wanted Wendy silenced because right now Wendy was still on radio, able to speak with, and she did, because Wendy's like, enough's enough. She basically saying she keep to herself. There's certain, and Wendy doesn't sound like she's been very wise spending with her money. She has a lot. Of course, she should have a lot. But in regards to certain things that she's used to, she should be able to have stacks and stacks and stacks of in her refrigerator if it doesn't go bad. Like the water she wants, her refrigerator should be full. She shouldn't have to keep begging for things that she needs daily. They're kind of keeping her on a stipend to make her feel like, we're going to put you in this position. We're going to make you feel like you're dang near broke, and she's not. So if she wants certain water, she should have stacks of it in a nice refrigerator. If she wants a certain brush, she should be able to have 2 or 3 of those brushes. If she wants a wig, she should have 3 to 5 wigs. They're minimizing this millionaire of what her needs are. And it's very, very sad that they want to mentally drain her. And they want to mentally make her feel like, you speak up, speak up, speak out. We're going to take your phone. So if they take her phone, I hope some of these lawyers could get a hold of, and I don't know, there's like needs to be an attorney that needs to do some kind of pro bono with her attorney. Something's going on behind the scenes, and we will find out. We're going to find out. Somebody's getting a kickback to put Wendy in this situation. Somebody is getting a kickback. Somebody. Because there's no way, if her family wants to help and assist, especially her son. She has a son that can be her conservator. It's not like she doesn't have relatives. Her niece can be her conservatorship. But they don't want the family to see what's been happening. So, okay, let's take a step back. Wonder if things with Wendy has been mishandled. They don't want to give that up to the next conservator. A lot of times we've said this, like in regards to the Diddy case, once a judge makes a decision, it's almost like it's lock solid, because it's almost like they help each other. Real talk. It's almost like they help each other. So if her family, so this is the hard part. They're probably going to have to sue. This is not legal advice. I'm just giving them my opinion. They're probably going to have to sue. But what's going to happen is they don't want to switch to conservatorship, because whoever gets conservatorship, they're going to be able to see what's been mishandled. And they don't want nobody to see that mishandling. Like the video. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. They don't want that conservatorship to go to her family, because they'll be able to see what's been mishandled. They're going to try and keep her under this. I'm telling y'all. And they try and put fear in her, saying, we're going to take your phone if you speak too much. She says she talks to Charlamagne the God a lot. She talks to Don Lemon a lot. She talks to her niece a lot. And she definitely wants to see her father. Her father is getting older. They know if Wendy can't go to that party, and see, they're trying to control her too. They're trying to control what water she gets. They're trying to control what brush she gets. Remember, one time, Wendy was saying she would have to order breakfast at a certain time, and the breakfast would come late or the lunch would come late. They're trying to physically and mentally drain her to make her think about it. Hey, if you were in this situation for 3 or 4 years, wouldn't you be mad? Somebody's doing this to Wendy. I'm telling you, somebody's behind it. Watching from Chicago. Let me know what the weather's like down in Chicago. Did you guys get a lot of snow? Is it cold? Are you being safe? Are your friends and family being safe? It's not weird. Prayer for California and LA. Prayers for them, but I know in Chicago it gets cold around this time. But I think somebody is behind this. I think we don't know. And then allege. Didn't somebody get a kickback in regards to who they donated to, as far as the guardian or the judge, or something's going on? If this could happen to Wendy, just like she said, it could happen to you too. Okay, so we're going to get to the Charlamagne the God interview, and we're going to see what she's saying. She comes in. She sounds really great. She's saying hello to everyone. It was being reported that Wendy had to get rid of her cats. Stop playing with me. Wendy loved them cats. Something's going on, y'all. If it could happen to her, it could happen to anybody. Let's get to it.
That's my niece Alex. And Charlamagne and I, by the way, have known each other for like 20 years and running.
That is very true. Wow. Listen, Wendy, let's get right to it. I'm going to tell everybody what's going on. Wendy Williams is currently trapped in a conservatorship. If you don't know what conservatorship is, it's when someone is in charge of making decisions on your behalf, but usually because the conservatee is not able to make decisions for themselves. Wendy can make her own decisions. She is not cognitively impaired. She is not incapacitated. She is being taken advantage of.
Yes, she is.
Wendy, tell us what's going on.
Well,
fair use, copyright disclaimer. Let's listen in. Let's listen to what Wendy has to say. Somebody is trying to silence her, and somebody's trying to control her money. Fair use. Reaction clip.
First of all, to start with, my niece Alex knows a lot as well, but I am not cognitive.
Very cold, and your family's doing well. Okay, good. I'm happy to hear that. Thanks for responding. Let's continue in regards to Wendy. Let's hear what she has to say. Somebody's behind this. And somebody's trying to silence her too.
Impaired, you know what I'm saying? No, but I feel like I am in prison. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like I'm in New York City, right? And by the way, my apartment has been sold, thank God, a while ago. But I'm in this place where the people are in their 90s and their 80s and their 70s, and even when people are 60 like me, hey, I'm sexy and gorgeous. I'm 60. Look, please, July 18th, 1964, honey. But look, these people, I don't care if they're 50 and 60. They have there's something wrong with these people here on this floor. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I'm not saying something bad. I'm just saying that I am with these people. I am clearly not. Look, I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner right here on the bed, right? I watch TV. I listen to radio. I look at the window. I talk on the phone. And by the way, Alex, talk about this phone, please. Alex, you've been right here where I am, so you know exactly what you're talking about. You flew from Miami to New York, and you were right here with me. Go ahead.
Yeah, and what she's saying is exactly what's happened. She's there in New York, in this place, essentially like what some would call a luxury.
Thanks for tuning in. Please comment. Press 3 if you know where you're watching from. Press 3 if you know where you're watching from. Press 5 you've been here before where you're watching from. Yes, I have to stop it, play it. I do. Let's continue. Somebody is behind this, but who is behind this? And why aren't the governor or attorney general helping Wendy out of the situation? Why aren't anybody helping her?
Prison, right? This is her room. That's literally her apartment. But the thing about this apartment, and that's not Wendy because you're there. It's small. She has a bed, a chair, a TV, a bathroom, and she's looking out one window. The buildings across the street. That's her life.
Excuse me, and excuse me, through my money, I had this person buy the TV, the kind of TV I like, a large TV. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Through this person, because all of my stuff is in storage. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Everything's in storage. And by the way, that was to sell my apartment. But anyway.
Is the person your guardian? Is that who you're referring to, your guardian?
Yes.
Well, you know, Sabrina Morrissey is her name, and right now A&E Network, A&E Network and Lifetime were sued by Sabrina. She claims they exploited you in a vulnerable state. They exploited your condition, and I'm putting condition in air quotes. Mm-hmm. You signed to do that documentary without your consent, but A&E and Lifetime countersued and said that Sabrina realized the documentary would question the quality of her own guardianship. It actually says in the lawsuit, it appears that Morrissey is misusing her position as a guardian of Williams to silence criticism of her controversial and failed administration of the guardianship. They even used the words guardianship abuse. What do you think of that?
Well, first of all, you know, me and the person that you were just talking about, this guardian person, we watched that 4-part thing on TV together. She was the one who wanted to do that. You understand what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I'm watching and writing things down, and she's watching and writing things down, and I saw her. I saw all of that, by the way. And what do I think about being abused? Listen, look. This is
It's concerning. This should not be happening, Wendy. I don't wish this on anybody. Like the video. Press 3 if you know where you're watching from. Press 5 you've been here before, where you're watching from. Let's continue. Fair use, reaction clip.
Is broken. You know, that this system that I'm in, you know.
It's broken.
It has falsified, a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
They said you're cognitively impaired and you're incapacitated.
Do I seem that way?
Hello.
You've been calling me 5 times a day for the last 2 weeks. No, you don't seem that way.
See?
How dare, excuse me, who I naturally am is who I naturally am. You know what I'm saying? Right. And my niece knows all about that crap.
And you guys have to realize I've made it fast. This is not how Wendy's speaking. It has to be fast so you guys can hear what's going on. Fair use reaction clip.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
To be clear, you can't leave. Like, they won't allow you to leave or have visitors, family members or not. So you can't even leave and take a walk if you wanted to, or take a trip or visit family members. They give you a difficult time for that, and family members can't visit you?
Excuse me, where I am, okay, you have to get keys to unlock the door to press the elevator to go downstairs.
Wow.
First of all. Second of all, these people here, everybody is like nursemaids, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
They come in and they give your pills. You know what I'm saying? And then they leave. And
Which I told you not to take. I told you don't take them pills.
Excuse me, I've had 2 pills all of my life. Alex, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Excuse me, there are 7 pills. I have no idea what is this pill doing. What is it going to listen?
See?
I haven't been to a pill person in a matter of long time. You know what I'm saying? To the point where, excuse me, doctor, can you tell me what this pill is for? Excuse me, doctor, what pill do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Look, for the last 3 years, I have been caught up in the system. This has been 3 years. I'm caught up in the system. Alex, go talk. Talk, Alex. Talk.
I mean, for 3 years.
So the pills that they're probably trying, because I can't confirm or deny, I'm not a doctor, they're trying to keep her sedated. Allegedly. Like the video. Press 3 if you know where you're watching from. Press 3 if you know where you're watching from. Press 5 you've been here before, where you're watching from. Sounds very similar to who? Kanye West, right? Because he said, if I take this, you guys would say, oh, what's in it? What is this to do? She basically needs a pill for her thyroid, for sure. She sounds normal, y'all. They have her in a locked up facility, y'all. Real talk. Let's continue. Fair use, reaction clip.
This is the reality. This has been our lives. So, but specifically her life. She can call us. We can't call her. That's been the reality since 2023. Wow. That room that she's sitting in, she's there every day, all hours of the day, every week, every month. She's not getting proper sunlight.
What do you mean? Wendy has made her choices. No victim here. Oh, yes, sweetie. Have you ever heard of anybody having conservatorship issues or problems? I'm very passionate about this because I've had friends and family has dealt with conservatorship issues and problem. Once a judge, if he's having a bad day, once he makes a decision and it should be showing proof of this, that, and other, I've had so many people that had conservatorship problems, period. So I'm passionate about this. This ain't just her choice. This is a woman that's been on lockdown. I get she has possible substance issues, but that does not mean that her family can't be taking care of her. Her documents are sealed. She can call out, but nobody can call in. It's almost like they have her in lockdown. There's no way this woman sounds normal. She should be able to be with her family. She should be able to go to her father's birthday party. Period. There's no reason why she shouldn't be able to go to her father's birthday party. They're making her emotional about going. They're putting her in the situation. If she feels that she should be able to take her thyroid, whatever, and whatever other medication, they're trying to allegedly, it sounds like, sedate her and keep her on lockdown. Don't think that Britney Spears' situation wasn't also interesting. And so is Wendy's. So is Wendy's. She's locked up, for real. She is. But she sounds normal. She sounds normal. And she's been constantly, prayers for Wendy. I don't wish this for nobody. But somebody wanted her in this position. Maybe to gain her millions. Look at the Britney situation. If you really look at the Britney situation, they had to fight to get her out of that conservatorship. Why should she have to fight? Now she's in Mexico trying to live her life. But they put her through so much over those years. Don't think that Britney hadn't gone through some things. She went through some stuff. But for what they put her through, for what they put Wendy through for 3 years, then they're telling her, and they took her phone. Now they're trying to put fear in her. If she speaks up and speaks out, they might take, she's concerned about them taking her phone. She's concerned about going to her father's birthday party. Would you want to be locked up and not be able to go to your father or family's events? Please spare me. I'm the wrong one to say she's made choices. Yes, she's made choices, but she's also a millionaire who can afford personal home health care. Period. It's out there. But why are they not wanting her out? What is happening? And see, this is the other thing. Be smart. Her case is sealed, where people can't even look up what's going on. And a lot of times it's like that for guardianships. It's not legal advice, just my opinion. A lot of times it's like that because if a judge makes a decision or if there's donations, there's things that they're trying to keep sealed. Wrong one, wrong page. Let's continue. Fair use reaction clip.
I went to New York in October to visit her, and the level of security and the level of questions that there were in terms of who am I, why am I here, what's the purpose?
Yep.
I mean, it was absolutely just.
At AT&T, we know enough.
Hold on. Hollywood. Something's behind this. Just like a lot of stuff we side eye. Something and someone's behind this. Real talk. And something needs to happen. If it can happen to her, it can happen to anybody's family member. I don't know any guardianship that goes smooth. Have you ever sat in a courtroom where there's this attorney, he has like 10 cases. Oh, they're at this facility. They're taking this medicine, that medicine, this, da. Next case. Oh, they're at this facility. They take this medicine, that medicine, da. They're fine. Next case. Oh, so-and-so is at this facility. They take this medicine, that medicine. Next case. It's not even like they've gone to this doctor's appointment. They're well. They can come out of the conservatorship. He can go to the When I sat there, they went so fast. I didn't recall. And y'all could tell me if y'all sat into a conservatorship meeting. I didn't recall. Do you feel that this person is able to come out of this conservatorship? Is there anyone that wants to step up or step in to take over? I don't recall hearing any of that in the courtrooms I've sat in. Hello, let's continue. Fair use reaction clip. So I don't wish this on Wendy.
Okay. I told you don't take them pills.
It's very interesting.
I've had 2 pills all of my life. Alex, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Excuse me, there are 7 pills. I have no idea what is this pill doing. Listen, I haven't been to a pill person in a matter of long time. You know what I'm saying?
7 pills?
Excuse me, doctor. Can you tell me what this pill is for?
See?
Excuse me, doctor. What pill do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Look, for the last 3 years, I have been caught up in the system. This has been 3 years. I'm caught up in the system. Alex, go talk. Talk, Alex. Talk.
No, I mean, for 3 years, this is the reality. This has been our lives. So, but specifically her life. She can call us. We can't call her. That's been the reality since 2023. Out of that room that she's sitting in, she's there every day, all hours of the day, every week, every month. She's not getting proper sunlight. I went to New York in October to visit her. And the level of
the family is trying to step up. Alice has been trying to step up. She has this conversation with Wendy day in and day out. There was a time, allegedly, the family couldn't find Wendy. Allegedly, they couldn't find her. They would not tell the family where she was. Who have you heard has done that to? Bruce Willis is with his family, and they're taking care of Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis is not married to Demi Moore right now. But see, when Wendy divorced Kevin Hunter, this would not be happening if she was still married to Kevin Hunter. They couldn't do this if they wanted to. But since she's a single woman, not married, this is why they're doing it, and this is how they're doing it. Remember how Wendy had said 3 years ago, I'm married? She wanted to be. So that way, whoever could take over. Hello, everyone. Continue to hit the like button, you guys. I only have 4 likes. We got to get the likes up. Remember how Wendy said about 3 years ago, 2 years ago, she's married. She was hoping that she could be married. So this would not be happening to her. If Kevin was still in the picture, this wouldn't be happening to her. So that has to make her feel away and gutting her, because she had to get a divorce from that dude from what he did. So we get it. But as soon as that happened, you got to remember, not even a year later from her divorce, year and a half, she was under that guardianship. The protection was gone as soon as Kevin wasn't available to be her, you know what I'm saying? Her eyes, her ears. You can't mess with a person that's married like that. You can't do it. They wouldn't have been able to do this to Wendy if she was still married to Kevin. But Wendy made a good choice because he did X, Y, and Z, and he cheated. Wendy was fed up. But then Kevin Hunter has been trying to get money. Alimony still, help with the bills. But they would not be able to do this to her if she was still married to that dude. Like the video. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 5 you've been here before where you're watching from. I don't wish this on anybody. Let's continue. Fair use reaction clip.
Surety.
Somebody wanted this.
In terms of who am I? Why am I here? What's the purpose? I mean, it was absolutely just horrible.
You know, Alex, we sent Lauren LaRosa, who works here on the Breakfast Club. You know, I connected her with Wendy a couple of days ago. Lauren went up there yesterday. And tell them what happened, Lauren.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Alex, was it like this for you? When I got there, the people at the front were very aware that Wendy was there. They had me sign in. Her name was in the system. They had to call Sabrina to even see if I could go up there, even though Wendy was on the phone with me when I arrived. And she let them know, hey, this is my guest. I want to see her. I'll even come down. Please have someone bring me down. Because as she said, she can't get in the elevator nor leave her room without them unlocking things for her.
Wow. See?
They were aware of that, and everything was fine. And I was waiting. They called Sabrina a couple times, and she didn't answer the phone when they called. And then all of a sudden, things just like flipped. These like men came out, and they're like, "Who are you? And what are you here for?"
Yep.
I told them who I was. I told them I was there to see Wendy. They said, "We don't have anyone here by that name."
See?
They never said to me.
Believe that?
No, I didn't make. Did I not make it upstairs? They basically told me I didn't even feel comfortable still being in the lobby the way that I was treated. Like it was insane, especially being as though Wendy was on the phone with me when I walked in, and she spoke to the concierge herself and said, "I want to see this person. She is here for me." And then these people are like, "She's not even here. What are you talking about?" And I'm like,
See?
I dealt with your colleagues that had me sign in for her. She's in your system, so you're going to tell me she's not here?
See?
Or did you speak to Sabrina as well? Because they said that was protocol. You have to call Sabrina first. We don't know Sabrina, and we don't know Wendy. She's not here. They said it to me multiple times.
Wow. See?
You know,
And it's scary. It's very scary.
Did you feel like she was in a safe space?
No, I feel like if you dealing with me like that and she's on the phone with you telling you like this is, you know what I mean, I want to see her, this is my people, God forbid something happens to her family needs to get to her. And I asked Wendy that after, as I was walking out, I'm like, yo, man, like I've dealt with my mom and my grandmother went through medical stuff and a bunch of stuff, right? I can't imagine not being able to get to them.
See my mother.
Right, and I said, is this how it is when your family comes? And Wendy's like, yes.
Well, you know, denying you visitation is a...
See, also denying her visitation. Now they're on the phone with Wendy and they still won't let her up. They're on the phone with Wendy and they still won't let her visit her up. I'm telling y'all, something is behind it. Something is going on. And they're trying to silence her from speaking and seeing people, period. And this in itself is a concern where somebody has to be contacted, whether it's the governor, attorney general, something's going on. Something. Like the video, like the video. I don't wish this on anybody. Press 3 if you know where you're watching from. Press 3 if you know where you're watching from. Thanks for tuning in, Callie. Thanks for tuning in, Callie. Hold on one second. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Like the video, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Shoot. Hold on. There we go. after a certain time, it times out. Okay, there we go. I don't want to stop the show, but I have to basically ask for you guys to hit the like button. So that's going to delay for me to continue with the show. But you guys have to hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please subscribe. Let's continue. Let's continue. Yeah, something's going on.
This how it is when your family comes and Wendy's like, yes.
Well, denying you visitation is illegal, Wendy. Alex, how do you feel about that as her niece?
Well, here's the thing. When I went to visit her, Aunt Wendy, and you know this, I was able to get up there. It was not a problem. But here's the thing, is that Sabrina, wasn't communicative, and that's her guardian, wasn't communicative with me. It was almost as if she was waiting for the other shoe to drop so she could have a get you moment when it comes with me, the family, and how we move about things.
Thanks, Guy.
For someone that was, is so up in arms in terms of she can't be seen, there was no security for her. There was no, layout in terms of a plan, how this is supposed to work. I mean, thank God, you know what I mean? I knew pretty what to do, and the trip was fine. But this trip, unfortunately, came off the heels of in July with my aunt's birthday, where I was supposed to go up there and spend her birthday with her, and all of a sudden, there was a lockdown on that. And not only was there a lockdown on that in terms of me visiting, but with you, Aunt Wendy, with being able to do what you want to do for your birthday. Go ahead.
See?
Yeah, no, for the last 3 years, I've spent my birthday by myself. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Which you know what I'm saying? That's fine. That's fine just because it's fine. Like, I would rather spend birth by myself than open the door and spend my birthday with these people on this floor. Look, this is what is called emotional abuse.
Yes, it is.
I would call it guardianship abuse as well. And, you talked about it a little bit. When you saw the documentary, what did you think when you saw the documentary? Because that's what got everybody, at least the general public, concerned. What did you think of that?
Do you know what? What I thought about that was that's something that, well, first of all, I don't want to watch that again until I get to Miami, until I get, my life. Look, I don't care about watching that,
Prayers go for Wendy. Somebody's trying to control her money, where she is, and who she speaks with. We get that if her family had she could even pay for a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week nurse. She can even pay for somebody to be in a home she chooses. But for some odd reason, they want her on lockdown. Period. Like the video, fair use, reaction clip.
What I care about if I don't want to talk about that. Just behind the scenes. I get it.
But I do want to ask Alex. He was
heard about that too.
I do want to say Wendy can't say a lot.
Heard about that too. And then remember, is it Anna or Ann? Heard about that too. Remember, Ray was near her. There was a guy that was trying to get to her bank account. Remember, they was out at the ATM. So I get that there's people that are not great, and they tried to do certain things. But it's her family. Her son should be able to be his mother conservatorship. They're not going to want to release it. I'm telling y'all, they're not going to want to release it because whoever they release it to, they will have access of if they've done any wrongdoing. They will have access, reading the notes. If it's sealed from other people, the guardian and the judge is probably alleged. This is just my thought. The guardian and the judge is probably the only one that can see the notes. And maybe the attorney. But maybe the attorney is signed, and forbidden to speak about what's going on. Something's going on, y'all. I'm telling y'all. This is serious. This is crazy. 3 years not letting her see her family for her birthday? Crazy. Nobody deserves this. I don't wish this on anybody. Not no aunt, no mother, none of that. Nope, this is crazy. And there's somebody that's behind wanting to silence her, real talk, and put her under this guardianship. We understand. We've seen Wendy turned up, going to the store by herself. We've seen it. But right now, she hasn't been, and she sounds so normal. So why is she almost in a ward? I gotta watch what I say. Why is she in a ward sounding like this? She shouldn't be. She shouldn't be. While people behind her, around her, near her might be screaming, acting cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, something is going on. And then they're trying to give her pills. Even Britney Spears was at home, y'all. Come on. What are we talking about here? Let's continue. Fair use reaction clip. Passionate because I've had friends that struggled with conservatorship. I've had friends.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Fair use reaction clip.
When you hear her, don't think she's jumping around. She don't know what she's talking about. She can't say a lot legal.
And I was going to ask, who's putting out like the rumors? Like, you know, because a couple of months ago we heard, well, Wendy's having this problem and she's incapacitated. Like,
they said she's cognitively impaired because of alcohol. She's incapacitated. She's suffering from dementia.
Obviously, it's not true. So, do we know who's sending out those rumors to the press and to the blogs and all that? Do we know? Do we have any ideas?
Yeah, who put that out?
Allegedly, from what we're able to see, all of this comes from the Guardian.
See,
in terms of, hey, she's incapacitated, all that. That's allegedly all the Guardian. I'm only just saying allegedly, just, you know, obviously to protect all sides, but
of course,
yeah,
allegedly.
You know?
It's not true, and the sad thing about it gives.
So when they put that out, all the people were like, "Oh, see, they thought people were going to forget about Wendy." Oh, are you serious? She's incapacitated. She won't even remember if we saying hello and congratulations to her son. Wendy is alert. Whoever the judge is, whoever these attorneys are, this case needs to be looked at. But will they look at it though? Can Biden do something? Can President Trump do something when he come into office? Who got to do something to shake the table? Like the video. I'm just wondering. I'm not even supposed to be live. I'm so passionate about this because I'm telling y'all, I had a friend go through some woo. Let's continue. Fair use. Reaction clip.
The ability to keep doing this because we all feel like, oh, if that's the case, then yeah. But listening to Wendy speak and seeing Wendy a couple of weeks ago at her son's graduation, you understand that that's not the truth.
Listen. As much as I want my phone, she can't let me have my phone. You know what I'm saying? Like I can call you, but you can't call me. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. I don't even know what kind of phone this is that I have. All I'm saying is that when I call you, you listen. If you don't call me back, you can't call me back. You understand what I'm saying? Absolutely. I can't sit on the phone, you know, and look at things. You know what I'm saying? And scroll through things. I can't do that. I do not have a laptop. You understand? I don't have an iPad. My life is my goddamn life. You understand?
How does this happen though, Wendy? How does this happen, Alex? How does she end up in a guardianship where, you know, these people have so much control of her life? Because it's not like she does not have family. She has.
Like the video. Fair use. Let's get the likes up, you guys. We got about 160 in the building. Let's get the likes up to 100. Double tap the screen, please. It's free to hit the like. It's free to hit the like. Double tap the screen, please, and thank you. And if you've already subscribed, please and thank you. Notice the decline from. Yeah. Thank you. Let's continue. Fair use.
Yeah, Alex. She has her son, Kevin Hunter Jr. Like, she has family. So how does this happen?
Go ahead, Owen. No, I was going to say, you know what? My life, you know, and Charlamagne, you know about my life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. To get divorced was, as far as I'm concerned, was a 100% fabulous thing. You know what I'm saying? When I got divorced, I had this lawyer. I don't even want to say her beautiful name because it was so great. I've gotten a divorce like nobody else has gotten a divorce, and I don't want to talk about it. But Alex, you know about that. And Charlamagne, did I ever tell you about my divorce?
You did, and I don't want to know nothing. I don't know anything.
Right.
That man is trying to ruin me several times already. You know.
No. Look, it's bigger than that. But look. When I got divorced, right? I moved to New York, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to in New Jersey. I was solo, just me and my cats, you know what I'm saying? I got these 2 twin cats who, by the way, my cats have been sold to, and I had no idea until I talked to that person.
Then they got rid of her cats. Y'all know how much she loved her cats. There's no way that she should be in a facility sounding like this. Like the video, fair use, reaction clip. Yes, I have to stop and play it. And I have to give commentary. Like the video. Let's continue.
Yesterday, you know what I'm saying? And she told me that look, I no longer have my cats. Anyway, look, listen. I'm in New York. I'm solo. I'm still doing my show on TV, right? And I'm still doing my show, but I'm still saying, okay, because to me, you know, being on TV was, you know, for me, you know, I'm not going to lie. That was about money. Radio is my root. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. To be on radio to me is like God sent to me. And I was doing such great stuff back in the day. You know what I mean?
No, that's an understatement. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Me and Jess sitting here right now. Jess Hilarious is here. Me and Jess are sitting here right now. Wendy just like,
and I'm trying to figure out how you doing, Wendy? This is Jess Hilarious. How you doing, Miss Wendy? I wanted to know what you want people who are listening
to do? What do you want us to do? Should we tweet? Should we get on like what do you want us to do?
Let's see what Wendy says that people should do. Like the video, like the video. Let's get the likes up to 100, you guys. Please double tap the screen. Please subscribe. There's about 136. Can I please get 100 people to please subscribe and thank you and turn on the notification? Let's see what Wendy wants to have happen.
Do. Also, Alex, what do you want?
Oh, no. I'm not going to talk about that. Charlamagne, Alex, you talk about that. Go ahead.
Well, we've talked about this, and that is there's the hashtag Free Wendy.
Free Wendy.
There's also a change.org petition as well. And also just making as much noise as possible. You know, potentially, you know, GoFundMe, whatever we have to do to make sure that my aunt is in a place where she is living her life in dignity.
Wait,
for the woman that she is now, that's what we're going to do.
Wait, I have $15. I have $15. What does that do?
Right.
I mean, and you know, my money is in prison.
That's right.
And you know, and I just want to underscore what you were saying, Charlene, as well, and that is this is still a legal situation. So yes, there are things that my aunt just can't talk about. Yeah. There are things that we as a family can't talk about. Right. You know, but I think that the thing that we can talk about is the fact that my aunt sounds great. Yes. I've seen her in a very limited capacity, but I've seen her. We're talking to her. This does not match an incapacitated person.
Not at all.
And she, like, that's why we say she's in like a luxury prison. Yes. Because she is being held and she is being punished. You know what I mean? For whatever reason that other people are coming up with as to why it is she has to be kept in this position. We're not asking, you know, for a whole lot. And I'm going to speak for myself. I'm not asking for a whole lot. All I'm saying is just treat the woman with dignity and give her the freedoms that she deserves.
Well, let's say what Wendy wants. Wendy wants to be, you know, released out of this conservatorship, but she wants to be in Miami with her family, with you, Alex, and with, you know, the rest of the family, her son. She wants to be in Miami. She's made this known. She's, you know, told everybody she needed to tell. I don't know why it's not happening.
No. Let me just say, and then you can go back, Charlamagne. Let me just say about Miami, okay? You know, it started out with my parents, you know, to Miami. We're all from New Jersey, but near New York. So you listen to Radio New York, you see Radio New York. You know what I'm saying? Asbury Park, New Jersey.
Let's get the likes up. Fair use reaction clip. There's about 144 in the building. Please subscribe to the page. Let's continue. Fair use reaction clip.
Okay, that's where I was born, all right? But then, you know, I moved up to Ocean Township, and then my parents were the first ones in the family that said, no, we're tired of the cold and the winter and the ice. So they moved, and this was years ago, you know what I'm saying? I was 27 when they moved to Miami. Anyway, the entire family now lives in Miami. And look, my son is doing such a great job. As a matter of fact, I saw him, look, he graduated.
I hope she gets justice too. Now that the table's shaking, people need to pay attention. Like the video, fair use. There's about 188 in the building. Please subscribe and turn on the notification. Let's get the likes up, you guys. We have 26 likes and about 164. If you're watching from a phone, press 1. Double tap the screen to hit the like. If you're watching from a tablet, please double tap the screen to hit the like. What is the like button? It's the thumbs up above the video or below the video. Let's get the likes up. We're at 27 likes. Let's get the likes to 100. We're at 27 likes. Let's get the likes up. It's free to hit the like button. Let's continue to hit the like. We're at 27 likes. 28. Thank you. Yes, I pray she gets justice too. Press 3 if you know where you're watching from. Press 3 if you know where you're watching from. Press 5 you've been here before where you're watching from. Thanks for tuning in. Let's continue to hit the like button. Let's continue with the show.
I was in Miami, and that was about a month ago. Yep. Alex, talk about the great time that we had and seeing my dad. We all went out and had like a party at one point. Yeah.
Your dad's gonna be 94 next month, right?
Listen, my dad.
That's a whole other conversation.
94.
Timothy, get help. Let's time him out. This is a very serious situation. I don't wish this on anybody's mother or aunt. This should not be happening. This is very serious. Would you want this happening to you? They got you in lockdown somewhere? Let's continue. Fair use reaction clip.
That's a whole other thing. Like, I don't know whether I'm allowed to fly.
Be kind in the comments. Be kind in the comments. Let's continue.
To Miami to say happy birthday to my dad. To get him, I want to get him. Look. Well, that person that you talk about who's holding me hostage.
Sabrina Morrissey, your guardian. We got to say her name. We got to put her name out there. Sabrina Morrissey.
Well, listen. I don't know that she's going to let me because she already said, to see my dad for his birthday. You know, he's going to be 94. So, and all I can, look.
Hello,
Please
NC.
continue to talk, Alex. Go
Hello,
ahead.
New York.
Can I say something out?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, I know,
Yeah.
you know, you
And understand, it's going fast because I have to play it fast. This is now how Wendy or Charlamagne sound. It's at a fast speed of you guys. Let's continue. Thanks for tuning in.
lost your grandmother, Alex. Wendy, you lost
Yeah.
your mother. You were in the conservatorship when that happened.
Here's the thing. She was not in the conservatorship when that happened,
Oh.
but that period of time was right before. And to know that she may not be.
Sorry, it's giving you a headache. Go somewhere else. Go take a vitamin or a pill. My show has to play it fast because I'm not trying to get flagged. Thank you. Let's get to the information. My show goes fast. We don't go slow over here. If giving you a headache, go watch The Breakfast Club. Be kind in the comments, everybody. Be kind in the comments. Let's continue.
Able to come down here for my grandfather's 94th birthday. Every day's not promised.
Right.
One thing that I know that my aunt wanted, and we talk about this ad nauseum, she wants to be here for his birthday.
Wow.
And the fact that they're playing games about my grandfather being able to see his daughter and
Yep.
my aunt being able to see her father, I'm
Like-
sorry. That
like-
is just absolutely sickening.
Yeah, it is.
I'm exhausted thinking about what if I can't see my dad for his birthday? You know, at 94, you know, the day after that is not promised. It's not
Right.
promised. You know, I have things from my dad that's in storage. And there are little things that I say, you know, I'm not going to give it to him, but I'm going to sew them and make them so that they look perfect on me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I know how to sew. I've known how to sew for years. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, I want to give my dad some sort of fragrance. You know, I want to go to Sephora and pick and choose. What?
Yeah.
My life is, like, fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is.
Alex, do you think that there'll be some type of retaliation from the Guardian because of maybe this phone call or because of
Yeah.
Like the video. Let's let the commercial go past. We got about 178 in the building. Can you please subscribe to the page? Let's get the likes up. Please subscribe and please turn on your notification. We're talking about Wendy Williams talking with Charlamagne, and she's worried about whether they will retaliate against her. They may. And if that happens, and it's already been happening, somebody needs to shake the table and figure out what they need to do to help Wendy. I'm not a lawyer, but what can we do? Fair use.
I won't be able to talk to anybody.
Fair use reaction
Yeah.
clip.
And, you know, you all, what you're hearing now, this is a few-minute clip of what we've been dealing with for the last several months and the last 2-3 years.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Like, she can get moved, and we may not even know where she is.
See?
That was the reality of where she was during the documentary.
See?
We weren't permitted to go see her. So this whole documentary aired. Nobody's able to call her. Nobody's able to see her. You know, the reason why I was doing the stuff with The View and Good Morning America was because she was nowhere to be found.
See?
In the meantime,
What,
you know,
what are we going to do about that?
listen, here's the weird thing, right? And while you're on The View, right, I got the telephone number. I could call Joy Behar, but my number is with The Guardian. I could call my friend Rosanna Scotto. I could call Fat Joe. I could call Alex. My number is not in storage, but my Guardian person has my phone.
Right.
God damn.
Alex, let me ask you a question.
Has had it for 3 years, by the way.
you
Crazy.
had your phone for 3 years and she got control of all your bank accounts and everything? Wow. Okay. Okay. Right.
Now, Alex,
That's what the news report said. The news report said she had control of your bank accounts and everything.
Besides the Instagram and social media, who can we write? Who can we stay on top of? Whether it's her boss.
Okay, so they're about to give information of what they should do. Like the video. There's about 140. There's about 187 in the building. Please subscribe. Let's continue. Fair use. She's about to tell us what they should do. Fair use. Reaction clip.
What agency? Because this has to go bigger than just social media.
You want me to, I'll send people up there.
Please.
We got the address. You want me to just, I'll put the address out there right now.
Well, let's not send people up there.
We have a mob outside of that
Let's
facility.
yeah, we can pick it outside. You can pick it outside and do that outside.
Do not do that.
But do we have an email?
Oh my God, no. You want to know what? Please.
I
You
was
know
there
what?
yesterday. Do not do that.
No, not there. To Sabrina's place.
Oh,
Do we have an email for Sabrina that we can email and just
her
have
boss?
people?
I'm not condoning that. Do not do that to the conservator. Do not do that to the judge. Do not do that to the attorney. Y'all got to be very cautious. They need to move smart to try and get her out of this conservatorship. Let's continue. Fair use.
Say, yo, what's going on? What's up? But by the way,
Can I tell you?
yes, go ahead.
Can I tell you something? other than when I was able to purchase like a whole bunch of like, I got like nail polish and lipstick and things like that. Otherwise, because I'm here in New York, the Guardian had somebody get me like nail polish and, you know, like the normal things that I like. Like, I need a new hairbrush, please. You know, go out and get it for me and bring it back. Oh no, this is not the one that I want, but I guess this is the one that I'm forced to use. You know what? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What about eyelashes?
Look. I'm the full hair, makeup, and wardrobe person.
When I talked to her yesterday, she said, she was stories up. She saw me out the window. She said, "Is that a Chanel bag?" I said, "Wendy, how you see that?"
Wendy been getting Chanel
I
bags
said,
for
"Ain't
years.
nothing incapacitated about that." She spotted that bag from floors up, okay?
Excuse me, I don't have a Chanel with me, but I also have an Hermes with me right here.
Okay.
Who doesn't love labels, darling?
Cut it out. You got $15. Cut it out. Listen, Wendy's attorney, Linda Relisky, I think that's how you pronounce her last name. She made a contribution. This is what I heard. She made a contribution to the judge after she was assigned to your case.
Oh.
Really?
Isn't that a conflict of interest, Alex?
I would say so. Yes, absolutely.
Oh my God.
There you have it.
Oh my God.
And I'd be happy for somebody to
See, now Wendy's hearing what's happening behind the scenes that she did not know. They did not want Wendy to know about the contributions. Like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. Fair use reaction clip. Let's continue. Press 3 if you know where you're watching from. Press 3 if you know where you're watching from. Press 5 you've been here before where you're watching from. Hit the like button, you guys. Hit the like button. Let's continue. We're about 38 likes. Hit the like button. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap that screen.
prove me wrong and tell me why.
Wow.
Give me the facts as to why that's not.
Alex, I have one more question for you. And when you can chime in too. How does this affect her health? Because I know we followed her journey with like Graves' disease and stuff like that. But like being emotionally distressed like this, that can't be good for her just health wise. And
Thank you for saying hit the like.
So what's that like?
Yeah, I mean, imagine you're sitting in a space every single day. You're not getting sunlight. You're not able to leave your place. You can't see people. You can't just have free conversation. You know, you do this day in and day out for months and for years at a time. Emotionally and mentally, that breaks you down in ways that I can't even imagine. I mean, we know that. There have been stories.
Can I tell you something? And this is a fact. I asked the other day, I said, listen, my thyroid, I want to go to the person that I've been going to for years.
Wendy wants to go to her original thyroid doctor. They're basically telling her the pills that you're taking is good enough. They won't let her see a physician that she felt comfortable with, because that's going to be the history. If she's struggling with her thyroid, they won't let her see her normal doctors, which is crazy.
Not her name, you know what I'm saying? And that is who I want to go to. Again, you know what I'm saying? Because thyroid I've had for 24 years. I found out about thyroid, around the time, at the time that I was trying to get pregnant, and my son is 24, so that's how I can, tell, my thyroid. Anyway, and she told me that I wouldn't be going there because my pill for thyroid is perfect. The pill that I have for thyroid is perfect. I'm like, okay, so what does that mean? Look, this is my life, people. This is my life. You know what I'm saying? This is my goddamn life.
Wow.
And there's so many different little things that we could talk about. I mean, and that's why it feels as though almost there's so many tabs open in our heads at one time, because it truly is a story that's unbelievable. The bottom line is my aunt hasn't had, we talked about this yesterday, she hasn't had, from what I understand, a medical evaluation to see if her rights can be restored. And it seems as though that instead of this guardian, Sabrina, working with her, it seems as though she's made it difficult every which way for my aunt to be able to live any sort of healthy, independent life. Wow. And, it's almost as if she doesn't want my aunt to show that she's healthy and independent. Because as we know about these guardianships, and as Mariana said, the system's broken. Because the longer she's under this guardianship, the longer they have the keys to her life, for her personal, her financial, her emotional, everything. And so that's the reality of the guardianship system. It's overloaded. There's a reason why they're looking at the New York guardianship system right now. There's a reason why lawmakers are calling on state leaders to reform this system. It's because it's broken. And it's a shame that we're in this place. I know I'm getting really emotionally charged right now, but this is how sickening it is and how tired I am of having to talk about this and have these conversations with my aunt, because it's not just her, and thank God that we have platforms like this that we can go on and we can talk about this. But there is a lack of scrutiny across the board. We know there's a lack of funding. There are too few guardians for the amount of people under the system, and as a result, a lot of things go unchecked. There's a lot of neglect, as well as, obviously, we know as well, financial exploitation of some of the most vulnerable.
And this is the thing, too. When I sat in court for some of those people with my friend, when I sat in court with her, they never asked, are you happy? Do you want a different guardian? I never heard them ask that question. They just kept moving on from case to case to case. My friend was like, we were looking at each other like, is this normal? Shouldn't they ask the person, are you being treated well? Are you eating well? Would you like a different guardian? Would you like to be in a different facility? I don't think that question was even asked. They just kept going case by case by case. They sat in the room They stood up, but I don't think they ever asked the people in there. And of course, if there's like several people, it's one attorney with several like disabled people, and they sit together, they stand up one by one, and they go case by case by case. So and so is here, they're at this facility, and I don't even think they asked them, are you happy? Are you satisfied? Would you like to relocate? Like the video, like the video. Me and my friend sat there and was like, what is going on? Why aren't they asking them questions about, are you being mistreated? I don't think they asked. Where I went, and y'all let me know if y'all have ever gone to a conservatorship and y'all sat in the courtroom. I have. Like the video, like the video. My friend was like, she cried because she's like, I can't believe I'm in this situation fighting a battle in regards to the court system. Like the video, like the video.
People. That's the reality. Those are facts. It's written in print. And my aunt is one of those people, one of the over 28,000 people under guardianship in New York. She's one of those people that's under this situation. Yeah. So yes, this is about her. Yes, we want her back. Yes, we want her freed. Yep. Yes, we want her to live with dignity and be able to move on with her life. But her story is a fight that many other people are going through as well, and they don't have the resources. So imagine where they stand at this point. Yeah. And that's why I'm so passionate about this. You know enough is enough.
Alex, you brought up something that they brought up in the A&E lawsuit. It said the documentarians have not spoken positively about Williams' guardianship. There's a bill in the New York legislature right now that's designed to curb guardian abuse and prevent guardians from restricting access to family members. That's what the executive producer Mark Ford told Vulture in February 2024. I'm not sure where that bill stands, but this is a perfect illustration.
I'm saying when I was in the courtroom with my friend, they didn't ask those people, are you happy, satisfied? Would you like to relocate and get a different guardian? Where I went, other cities may do that, but where I went, we heard several cases. Like the video, fair use. And I had to talk in between. So that's what we're going to do. Fair use reaction clip.
Of a family that wants to be in touch, wants to be involved, but for whatever reason, can't. So that's really the purpose of this phone call, just to let everybody know that Wendy Williams is currently trapped in a conservatorship. That's right. And she's not cognitively impaired. She's not incapacitated. Nah. She's just being taken advantage of.
Yes, she is.
At AT&T, we know enough in life isn't guaranteed.
And this has been going on for years. They were hoping that she would lose it, and she hasn't. Wendy's still quick-wit. They were hoping that she would lose it or giving her something to lose it, and she's still quick-wit. Let's continue. Fair use reaction clip.
I am definitely isolated. You know what I'm saying? And to talk to these people who, like I said, who live here, that is not my cup of tea. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, they're good people, but I keep the door closed. I watch TV. You know what I'm saying? I listen to radio. And I watch the window. And I sit here as my life goes by. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And you know what, Lauren, I want to say something because I did hear yesterday about you going, and it was like the whole mess which you just explained.
Yes.
Also, I want to go a little bit further with that, Wendy, because we talked about this yesterday. That happened, and the alarm bells started ringing. That's when my aunt was told. Oh.
And I'm praying they won't try to relocate Wendy because of what happened with Lauren. Like the video. Fair use.
And I'm paraphrasing here, but your cats chit-chatting my way. And anybody that's a Wendy fan knows how much my aunt loves chit-chatting my way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gave those cats away. You don't have them anymore.
Oh my God!
Oh, yeah. Your dad's birthday. Well, that's up in the air. You're gonna have to talk with Linda.
Me and Wendy talked about those cats the whole way there. Yes. Oh my God!
It's like she's getting punished for just trying to be a normal person
to live
about society and to live. Exactly.
And for the record, Wendy was really excited to talk about those cats when I got there. That's all she was talking about. It's like, we got to talk about the cats, because she said that her cats have been in like a home or something like that for a year, and she doesn't know how they're being treated. And that she wanted to talk about that. Like she really wanted to talk to me about that. And I'm like, I'm being treated as if I'm here to rob a bank, and I'm just here because she's lonely and she just wants to talk to someone and see someone in person. And she lit up when she saw me walking down the street. Like I couldn't believe it.
So Alex, they took her cats?
Yes. So that's what she told me yesterday, right on Wen?
Yes, I had no idea that they actually took my cats. You know what I'm saying? I wanted my cats with me. You understand what I'm saying? And I actually, that's my friend Lauren. I was saying, Lauren, you know what I'm saying? Come, about the cats. Anyway, so my cats are gone, everybody. And I did not know that until I talked to my guardian person. And she told me that the cats I said, you mean they are gone, chit-chatting in my way? My twin cats, they're gone. And, I got my cats through watching TV with, doing my show. And anyway, listen. And about the water. Look, I don't know what kind of water you all drink. I am a Poland Springs person till my, look, Poland Spring is my Poland Spring. So yesterday, because I asked the guardian person, I'm like, look, the water? Where's the rest of my water? And today, or excuse me, yesterday, or the other, look, and I told it to you, Alex, the water.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
what is it?
The water, you got like some brand that you're not, used to getting, which is it's a normal brand. But I think that the bigger conversation is that it's a constant fight just for you to get the basic necessities. You don't ask for much.
Right.
Here's the thing about my aunt. She's a very low maintenance person for anybody that really knows her. She doesn't ask for much. The one thing she wants is just the Poland Spring. Please get it on time so I have enough water here while I'm locked up in this luxury prison. And
y'all know some of the waters, you got to be careful drinking certain waters. Go look it up. Certain waters have a lot of acid in it. Go look it up. So if there's a certain kind of water she wants and they're making her drink something else, that can cause a concern too. Like the video.
It's always a back and forth conversation where you never know when that's going to happen.
Excuse me, and can I please have regular conversation? Here, I can't have regular conversation except on the phone when I talk to people. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like the people that work here, that's not regular conversation. Get out of here. And the people that live here, oh my God, hell no.
So,
no.
So getting rid of the cats won't let you possibly see your father next month for his 94th birthday. She can't leave.
No, don't say I won't. Don't say I won't see her. Don't say I won't see my.
She almost got real emotional. Like the video. Fair use reaction clip.
Yeah, possibly. What I'm getting at is all of this feels like some sort of retaliation because of what they've been seeing the last couple of weeks. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's what this is.
DJ Envy, by the way. Hi, DJ Envy.
Hey, Wendy.
Hey, Wendy. Wendy, I told Envy that you thought he was gay because
you
saw him
on
TV with Tammy Roman busting his boyfriend.
Look. Leave me alone, DJ Envy. I remember that you came to me when I was doing radio, and you weren't even into radio at that point. Yeah. Right. But you know what?
Be respectful in the comments. I don't wish this on any mother or aunt. If it can happen to Wendy, it can happen to anybody. Free Wendy. Just like with Britney Spears, there was concerns with Britney Spears' conservatorship as well. And what happened with her money? And then allegedly, was it last year? There was supposed to be a court hearing, and then it got canceled, or they dismissed it or something, because other people would have been looked at in regards to what happened with Britney. Something's going on in regards to these conservatorships. Something. Like the video. Let's continue. Fair use.
And Charlamagne, good things that you people are doing. You know what I'm saying? Good for you, thanks to people like me.
No,
Look.
I want to say one other thing.
If it wasn't for you, Wendy, we wouldn't be doing the things that we do now. So we appreciate all that you have done and all the trials and tribulations. Like we are on your show. Like if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having big shoulders, Wendy.
Absolutely.
Big shoulders and a big lash. Excuse me.
Just you know what? And thank you for that. Thank you for that. Anyway, continue to talk, Alex.
Hold on. I want to say this, Alex. I think we said enough. I just want this is a fuse.
Yeah.
This is a fuse that I wanted to light. So I know it'll explode, and then we'll know what to do next after this.
Correct.
And I want everybody that's in that system that Wendy is currently in, I want them to know that we know what's going on.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So she's not alone out here. You can't just isolate Wendy Williams and make her disappear. That's not going to happen.
Right.
And I think the last thing I want to see, Charlamagne, just to what you were saying, is anybody that knows my aunt has always been a unique personality.
Yeah.
That is who she is. How she's talking now and how it's, she goes from one topic to the next, so people spin right back to the other topic.
That's right.
That's her.
Yeah, we know.
So for people that don't know her, maybe you're looking and you're like, huh? If you know her, which she's known very widely, that's who she is. Don't try to twist who she is as if, there's something wrong with her. No.
Right.
You just don't know her the way we do.
And not even Alex, all the stuff that she's been saying for years is coming to fruition now.
Let's talk about that to prove that she's not cognitively
all that
impaired.
stuff she's been talking for years.
Wendy, you got fired from Hot 97 years ago because of Diddy. All these years later to see where Diddy currently is. What do you feel about that situation?
Right. Hey, when I watch TMZ and I see the stuff that goes on, I'm like, oh my God. And then all of a sudden I see me on TMZ. You know what I'm saying? It's really weird seeing me on TV when I'm caught in this position. You know what I'm saying? The other day I was watching Cookout, and there I am in the first opening scene. I was like, oh my God. Season 1, episode 13, there I am on Martin. You know what I'm saying? And as far as Diddy will go to prison for life, people. You don't know things that I knew about Diddy back in the day.
See? The industry, a lot of industry people know, and allegedly in March, some of these alleged industry people are supposed to be outed in regards to what happened. Mind you, Diddy's innocent until proven guilty. A judge jury is going to have to decide if there's any wrongdoing on Diddy's side. Now he's trying to paint Cassie as it was consensual. Dude, if y'all was doing substances and drinking, how can you say it's consensual if she's high as a kite? Watch the play. Who paid for those people? Who paid for the hotel? Watch the play, y'all. Hollywood. Let's continue. Prayers for Wendy. I don't wish this for anybody. Anybody, aunt, mother, I don't wish this for. Somebody wanted Wendy where she's at. This has been going on for 3 years. When this happened to Wendy, they wanted people not to be able to find her. So if they stop Wendy from talking, somebody's really going to be in trouble. Somebody really needs to step in immediately. If they relocate her and she won't be found for another year or two, baby, it's going to be a problem. She was already excluded her from her family for almost a year or two. They're trying to silence her and they want to scare her. Be quiet or you may not even be able to go to your father, or they're going to say you can't now go to your father, and that's going to have her emotional. This is serious, and it's sad, and it's playing right in our faces, and nobody's been able to do anything. Why? Like the video.
You want to know what? It's about time, people. It is about time. Diddy done.
Wendy.
She still got it.
Wendy.
The queen has spoken. There you have it.
Wait, Wendy. What'd she say?
In this position, you know what I'm saying? The other day I was watching Cookout, and there I am in the first opening scene. I was like, oh my God. Season 1, episode 13, there I am on Martin. You know what I'm saying? And as far as Diddy will go to prison for life, people. You don't know things that I knew about Diddy back in the day, and you want to know what? It's about time, people. It is about time. Diddy done.
She still got it. How you doing? See, she still got it.
Wendy.
The queen has spoken. There you have it.
That's right. This is just the first step of many. Alex, love you. Wendy, love you.
Yes.
Yeah, Alex, keep fighting against stuff. Just up here, emotional right now.
I was over here crying.
Just Larry's is crying. Yes.
And please, to all her guardianship and everybody else, y'all cannot hide Wendy. Do not hear this phone call and see this all in the news and think you're gonna take away her phone and you're gonna isolate her. No, we know the address where she at.
That's right.
Okay?
And we're gonna stay on top of it. That's right.
And we hope to see her next month in Miami with her father celebrating his 94th birthday and her family. And we hope that she gets to live in Miami as well.
That's right.
And start a podcast.
Yeah.
On the Black podcast.
Wendy, Alex, thank you so much. We love you.
Yeah, it sounds as if they have her in a rehab facility, basically on lockdown, because she can't have normal visitors. And they're trying to give her pills she don't want to take. She basically mentioned she wants to take her thyroid. I don't know what other items she needs to take, but they're trying to give her like 7 or 8 pills. Kind of like a Kanye situation, remember? Okay, so Don Lemon also interviewed Wendy. So we're going to listen to a brief part of that. I'm happy that her niece was able to step in to answer some of the questions. There's certain things Wendy can't say, because if they try and retaliate, that's going to be a bigger issue. I don't think Charlamagne's playing now, because now everybody's like, okay, Charlamagne, what you gonna do? Okay, DJ Envy, what you gonna do? Okay, cast members on the show, what y'all gonna do? Her niece is doing everything she can. I don't know if the son needs to get an attorney to fight for it. I don't know. I'm going to have to watch a bunch of law shows that's going to talk about this situation. Something or someone is behind this, and they don't want to release her guardianship to someone else, because whoever gets it is going to be able to look at if there's any mishandling. Whoever's the guardian now has access to the document and has access to what's been said, what's going on with her money. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't know how much the guardian is actually getting paid. I don't know how much the guardian is actually getting paid. And that might be a concern. From what she had in the bank account, what she has now, the guardian knows. Like the video. Let's listen to the Don Lemon situation. Wendy often talks to Don Lemon, and she talks to Charlamagne. Let's continue. And she, of course, talks to her family and Alex. Let's go. Powerless, yeah.
You know, all of the freedom that I want. You know what I'm saying? And for my money, for instance, I would like to go to Sephora. You know what I'm saying? So what the guardian person does is she will call up Sephora, because that's where I want to go. And then, you know, I'll be able to buy stuff, you know, through my money that this girl, it's a woman, this guardian person. You understand what I'm saying? Do you know my guardian?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Wendy. So where your money is being held, do you still have money in an account somewhere?
Excuse me. No. Look, my money is, look, I have good money. You know, I've worked all of my goddamn life.
But see, I don't know how much the conservator is able to get paid. You know what I mean? Let's continue.
Where your money is being held, do you still have money in an account somewhere?
Excuse me. No. Look, my money is, look, I have good money. You know, I've worked all of my goddamn life. You know what? My thing about being in New York is I want to work in New York until I have enough money and enough what I've done in New York that it's now time to fly and live in my Miami for the rest of my life. And that's always what I want to do, right, Alex? It worked out perfectly, you know? I stopped doing my show on TV, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And then I was like, oh, it's now time to stop because my money is great money, you know what I mean?
I understand that. People are going to say, well, why does this woman want to, have Wendy in a guardianship? And is she protecting you in some way? Do you believe?
First of all, she's making money off me.
See?
Please talk.
See, it's being alleged the lady making money off Wendy. How much is she making? Has someone taken millions from Wendy? Alleged. Let's continue. Fair use.
Wendy in a guardianship, and is she protecting you in some way? Do you believe?
First of all, she's making money off me.
How so?
Please talk.
Wendy, how is she making money off of you?
Well, you're my guardian, so you're making money off of me. And, like for instance, when I was in Miami before, look, there's some legality things that I am not confident to talk so much about, but Alex, listen. And not only that, I only have like $15. This guardian person is keeping my money trapped, so to speak. She has all of my money. You understand? All of it.
So if the documents are released, is somebody getting a kickback? Prayers for Wendy. This is a very serious thing. I don't wish this on anybody. We're going to follow what's going to transpire. We're going to see what Charlamagne, Don Lemon, and people are going to be able to do. Hopefully, between now and tomorrow, we'll hear legal pages that's going to talk about what's happening with Wendy. Hopefully, we'll hear about legal pages that's going to talk about what the next step is to get her out of the guardianship. I'm just now getting in. My friend had a problem, so I don't know what's going to transpire with Wendy. And a lot of times, once a judge make a decision, sometimes they don't want to change it. Sometimes when the judge makes the decision, sometimes they don't want to change it. Just like the Diddy situation, when he was denied bond or bail, the judges didn't, they said, nope, he denied it, I got to deny it. He denied it, I got to deny it. He made a decision, I'm going to keep that decision there. Not legal advice, but something's not right. And they're trying to put fear in Wendy not to speak up. For her not to have visitors, that's crazy. That is crazy. For her not to be able to have visitors and who she seeks or whoever she wants to sit down with. If they take her phone, the table's going to be shook, baby. If they relocate her, the table's going to be shook, baby. They have her in a facility and that are almost like people that's not like-minded like her. So they want her to kind of, you know what I'm saying? It takes a strong person to be around people that's alleged has concerns. I was about to say something else, but prayers for Wendy. She been staying strong. She need the alcohol was an issue too. I think if she was never a person that was drinking or consuming stuff, it might not be this bad. But once she divorced her husband, Kevin, they were probably like, got her. They would not be able to do this to Wendy if she was still married to Kevin Hunter. Once she got divorced, they were like, got her. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. They're not going to let her get married now. They're not going to let, you know what I'm saying? But her son is going to have to continue to fight and fight and fight. But once her son, if her son ever becomes guardian, he'll have access to the record. So they're going to be, if whoever takes on guardian, alleged, just my opinion, whoever takes on that guardian is going to be able to see if things were mishandled. See, that's what I think they're trying to avoid. Real talk. Like the video, like the video. Let's get the likes up to 100, you guys. There's about 103 in the building. If I can please get 100 people to please subscribe and thank you. This is a sad situation. Prayers go out to Wendy. I don't wish this on any mother, aunt, anything. She needs help. She needs assistance. Free Wendy Williams. She sound fine to me. She sound like herself. But it seems like they want to medicate her in a way where she won't be cognizant of what she's saying, doing. She's still quick wit. When the young lady came to visit her, she had noticed what kind of bag she was carrying. Wendy don't sound like that to us, but they wanted to put out the narrative that that's what it was. And then everybody was like, oh my goodness, da, da, da. And Wendy sounds fine. Making jokes, cracking jokes, telling her niece to talk for her so she don't get in trouble. Sad, y'all. Somebody did this. Somebody set this up. Somebody wants this. The conservatorship stuff continues to be a problem. Look at the Britney Spears situation. Wasn't there about 600 million gone? Hello? Y'all remember that or don't? Go look that up. It was being alleged, some of Britney Spears' money was MIA, missing in action. Through her conservatorship. There was a lot of people that had their hands in that situation. Britney was supposed to have like a court case like last year. Somehow, some way got dismissed because everything would have had to be brought up. What this was about, what that was about, what happened here, what happened there. Yeah, there's something going on in regards to these conservatorships. And at some point, people are going to be found out. Something's going on with these conservatorships. Real talk. Real talk. Remember, they tried to put Kanye under one. He said, I know you lying. Kanye's family probably is like, keep playing with us. They tried to allegedly put Justin Bieber under one. And I think his mom probably stepped in. Probably the dad too. I know you lying. Major celebrities that are wealthy, they're trying to put them under conservatorship. Be careful, y'all. Once they lock you in, it's hard to unlock the door. So I thank everyone for being here. I appreciate everyone for being here. Like the video, like the video. I got about 93 people in the room. Please, if I could have 93 people to please subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Let me know in the comments how you feel about what's happening with Wendy. How do you feel about it? Do you think that it's right for them to do this to her, treat her this way, have her fearful that her phone can be taken, have her fearful that she can't go to her dad's birthday party? They know he's getting older. What do you call it? Is this right? And who's behind it? Hollywood. Somebody wants to silence her, it seems like. Because could you imagine if Wendy was on the radio talking about some of these celebrities right now? She'd be calling them out. Nobody can do it like Wendy. Nobody. Not even me. I don't even try. I do my own thing. And we think outside the box here. Like the video. Like the video. We'll have about 3,000 to 5,000 people that's watched this video. And we only have 52 likes. We got to get the likes up, you guys. We got to get the likes up. I don't like stopping the show to get the likes up, but it helps me with the algorithm. It helps me with the algorithm. It helps me with the algorithm. So like the video. Just double tap the screen, please. Thank you. And if you've already subscribed, thank you. And if you've already hit the like button, thank you. But I appreciate everyone for being here. I have other stuff I have to take care of. I wanted to get to this video, but somehow, some way, something's going on, and somebody needs to be side-eyed. She should be able to be released to her family and or her son, and she should be able to go to her doctor. She should not have to take medication. If Wendy starts sounding different with Don Lemon on the phone or with Charlamagne the God, if they try to force feed her medicine, it's going to really be a problem. If they take her phone, it's really going to be a problem. She's already been in a facility where her family couldn't even visit her. That's a huge concern. Family should always be able to visit somebody that's hospitalized. Period. That in itself should be side-eye. And then when the young lady from the Breakfast Club went there to try and visit with Wendy, they gave her a hard time. And they had Wendy on the phone saying, yes, I want to see her. I want to visit with her. Something's going on. Something's going on. I should roll. Prayers for Wendy Williams. I don't wish this on anybody. I don't. Who is doing this? Who wants this? Who's controlling this? Who sealed the documents? Who's behind it? Like the video, like the video. So let's go ahead and do the disclaimer. There's about 82 people in the room. If I could please get 82 people to double tap that screen. Some of you probably are already the ones that double tap the screen. So fair use. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. So, she had basically said what she had to say in regards to the diddler, too. Allegedly, people knew in the industry, allegedly, what was going on. See, and this is the biggest thing. They said Wendy Williams' guardian was once under investigation. She still needs to be under investigation. She shouldn't be Wendy's guardian. If you're being investigated, go look that up. There's a case in regards to that. Yep. How is it that she's Wendy's guardian if that conservator is under investigation? So who do we need to contact? Biden, before you leave? Can you help us with Wendy? Okay, everyone. I appreciate everyone. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. Have a blessed week. Have a blessed day. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. California, many people that's in the surrounding areas. Let me ask you guys this. Do you think that people in California, LA, who wanted that land cleared? Who wanted that land clear? Do you think people in California is going to have like a class action lawsuit against the mayor and the governor? And allegedly Bass is not the mayor of the whole state of California. She's only governor of a certain portion of California. Do you think that there'll be a class action lawsuit? Do you think these celebrities are going to sue? I'm wondering. And why wasn't there any water? And who was supposed to refill those hydrants? That's the biggest question. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. Everyone be blessed. Prayers for Wendy and her family. Hopefully she'll be able to see her father. And hopefully she'll be able to get out of this conservatorship. And hopefully she'll be able to keep her phone, so she can keep talking to her friends and family. It does not sound like she should be in the facility she's in. It doesn't sound like it. Who's behind Wendy Williams' situation? Free Wendy Williams. Thanks for being here, everyone. Be blessed. Goodbye.